Assalamu alaikum. Hey Habibis. Here again we have a new hadith, and this is an extremely important one and perhaps a controversial one. Especially in the current world. Controversial only for those who don't like it. Let's get to the hadith. Oh yeah, and this is hadith from Bukhari number 2, book 2, the book of faith, hadith number 9. Let's start. Okay. An Abi Hurairah radiyallahu anhu عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال الإيمان بدع وستون شعبة والحياء شعبة من الإيمان. Now, what it narrated Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, faith or al-iman or belief consists of more than 60 branches, and haya is just one of them, or is a part of faith. Now, what is haya exactly? What I will describe here is to the best of my knowledge and understanding. If I make any mistakes, please correct me in the comments, okay? Haya is an Arabic word derived from hayat, which means life. Hayat itself can mean self-respect, shyness, shame, modesty, honor, humility, decency, and so on. You can see that haya encompasses a lot of positive attitudes of us humans and our psychologies. Basically, haya can be described as a bad or uneasy feeling that is experienced in the face of unworthy or indecent act. In Islam, haya doesn't include shyness or feeling shame in doing a good act. An act prescribed by Islam that becomes bad, shyness or shame, and is something to be avoided. For instance, a woman is required in Islam to protect her beauty from the eyes of the world. If she feels shame in doing so, afraid that it would estrange her or people will point fingers at her and won't like her, that will be something against haya. Similarly, if a man grows a beard and feels shy about it that others might feel uncomfortable, he is indulging in something against haya. Haya, as in modesty, is the very moral fiber of society according to Islam. This protects the woman from immoral men and protects the men from immoral temptations. To enable this, Islam has prescribed rules, examples of which include lowering the gaze, avoid useless language, avoid mixing of unrelated members of opposite sex, wearing Islamic prescribed dress. Observing haya also encompasses honor, humility, which could mean to stand your ground for what is right, no matter who feels unhappy, to not lie, to not deceive. Haya is not only for oneself but for the family and for the society at large. The current Western development has brought us immense facilities. Look at the computers, the cars, the airplanes, the phones, and so on. But the social conditions in the West aren't of them. The aim of their societies is instant, short-term enjoyment and happiness, and so they suffer in the long term. Look at the single parent families and the divorce rates, the number of people foregoing marriages, the suicide rates, the infectious shamelessness, not to mention the inventions of the other current activities that is just digging a big hole in themselves. To make it all worse, they try to enforce it in the name of humanity upon those who don't want to be part of it. This is all the result of abandoning haya. In the end, I hope you guys you guys can hold onto our haya and protect from the whispers of Satan, shaitan. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. See you next time in another hadith video. Dun, 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 dun.